Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have two special sales offers available, and because we're celebrating love and Valentine's Day, those two special offers are focused in the theme of love and relationships, and I will leave the specific details, the difference about them down below, so check that out in the description box. And if you would like more details about those specials or any other of my services, just email me. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. Okay, so Aquarius. February seems all about nurturance. There's a huge focus for the majority of you when it comes to nurturing here an element of your soul that you have been detached from, disconnected from. I do feel like some of you Aquarius have not been as emotionally plugged in a state of understanding of your own emotions, as you should, to make sense of certain experiences that might be occurring. And for some of you Aquarius, it's all about gaining that perception of what truly emotionally you want, what truly is satisfying versus what isn't, because some of you are living cycles of great stagnation when it comes to your emotional conditions. You do have the Queen of Cups in the soul position, which is a beautiful queen to have in this position because she is all about soul. I'm saying she, but this is an energy of embodiment, and here in particular is about embodiment of the greatest perks that we can receive when we truly unconditionally love ourselves and others. And there's a feeling of unconditional love that is like blooming, okay, day after day as the energy progresses in February. That is beautiful. I feel like some of you are truly madly in love, and it does not have to be about romantic person, like a specific someone. I feel like some of you are feeling this huge, wave of love just because you are here, you are alive, you're existing, you exist, I'm sorry, and you're finding that all things around you could be vibrating, could be resonating with this true love enchantment that I'm picking here. Obviously, for some of you, this could be because you have a good reason to feel this way. It could be because you are madly in love with a partner. It could be as well with a child, as you have the Empress here. It could be that you're pregnant and you're falling in love with the process of becoming a mother or a father. It could be that there's, family blessings as well with the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely, this could be about family. But there's a feeling of just so much love, right? An abundance of love that is going to help you break free from something like a cycle you have been trapped in. And I feel like for some of you, this cycle you have been trapped in has been about disconnection, has been about not making sense of heart matters. So perhaps being attached and tied down to emotional patterns and relationships that did not serve you, that were not, at all compatible to your own needs. As I'm feeling like some of you Aquarius have very particular, again, emotional needs and affection. The way you express your own affection and the way you need others to express their affection to you is just very specific. And I'm feeling like for some of you, it could just be that there's this release of anxiousness when it comes to love matters, when it comes to emotionally developing to the next stages of a situation. Even when in terms of work, I feel like some of you, if you're not connected with what you're doing, if you're not truly in love with whatever you're doing, the cause, if you're not finding purpose in your work, particularly in February, you're not happy. You're not happy about it. You're not content with things that don't bring a certain level of emotional development, because that's the phase where some of you are, is to kind of grow, actually grow up. I feel a lot like there's this maturity that is a part of this process that is incredible and quite different from how you have perhaps been handling emotions. Not to say that you have been immature, some of you could have been, but also dealing with dynamics on itself that could be very childish and immature. With the Page of Swords here in the center of your reading, there's annoyances, there's little annoyances that can at times try to interfere with this beautiful flow that I was speaking. Some of you could be feeling trapped in it's like I feel like some of you feel trapped with other people's opinions and voices around you. So like you could get a little bit nervous or irritated when someone is in your business, or saying a lot to you but not having anything meaningful to say. Actually, like when people have a lot of opinions but they are not at all useful. I feel like some of you could have a lot of opinionated people around you, and you're getting a little bit annoyed with that because you're in a moment where actually you need breath and you need silence and you need connection just with you. Particularly Aquarius female energy. Aquarius women, Aquarius souls that are female audience out there. I'm sorry. This is an extremely interesting month to recreate yourself as a woman, as that version of of the sacred feminine energy that you want to embody. This is one of those times where you can truly, truly, truly connect with that aspect, that embrace that sacred feminine element, and receive a lot of blessings from it. Being in love, being in terms of abundance, being in terms of creative production, being in terms of just beautifying yourself and the spaces around you. I feel like some of you Aquarius are great companies, great catches, great people to hang with and socialize, but you have not been operating from this greatness. Again, it could have been a self-worth issues with these two together, and when they're not functioning well, it could have been that you have been just trying to heal and overcome something that took a toll on you and made you want to hide from this attribute of yours that is beautiful and gracious and social and everything that a person can dream of having in a friend, in a lover, in a professional sense. So you have a lot of qualities and attributes that are coming out, that are part of your natural essence, but that have not been, you have not been expressing them for some reason. For some of you, again, healing, temperance as you move into March. So I feel like Pisces season for Aquarius is going to be very healing. Again, very, very soothing. There's like an element of things getting, smooth, where there has been discussions, conflicts, problems. I feel like there's a smoothing effect. It's almost like this silk, something about silk, the texture of silk. It could be that, obviously, with the Empress here, you could also be quite focused in your own image, Aquarius. You could be like very drawn to make certain purchases that, again, enhance your sense of love and care and positive vanity, right? You could be wanting to spoil yourself materially, buying new clothes, changing your hairstyle, changing, the decor in your house or office, whatever it is. You could be very interested in beauty in all senses, inside out. And obviously, having the Queen of Cups, it feels like it's happening as you've got this inside click to do it. I feel like you might not be yet seeing this happening and end up happening just as February progresses, because you just feel like you need to communicate on the outside, right? Expose on the outside what's occurring inside of you, which is a beautiful, tremendous experience. For some of you, Aquarius men, you could be dealing a lot with your feminine side as well, but you could also be dealing with important female figures in your life, where there's this level of receptivity response, that it's very interesting. It could be that, again, this is talking for some of you Aquarius about an important mother figure that stands prominently in your month, or this could be talking about a lover, someone you're with, or someone you're meeting, where there's a lot of love, there's a lot of mutual there's a lot of mutual feelings here, for some of you Aquarius in a relationship or about to encounter here someone. I feel like you could be having some sense of like secret admirers and those type of things as well. It could be happening. You could be noticing during February that you have people looking at you, that you have attention, a lot of attention, and it's like effortless attention with this Queen of Cups and Empress. Is like an effortless ability to just draw in resources and people to you. So it's a great time to actually work on that level of understanding of how to set intentions to attract again the things to you that you most need. It feels like the challenge here is definitely to break free from a cycle of emotional emotional difficulty, being because you have felt unloved or because you have felt incapable of love. There's the two aspects here that for some of you Aquarius are showing strongly. But as I was saying, with Temperance here as the outcome, and as you move into March, what you're hoping to recover from, there's a huge possibility to recover. Okay, so anything you're having in mind, but most specifically being an emotional issue or physical as well, what you're hoping to find healing from, recovery from, you will. The waters of blessed Pisces energy will heal some of you Aquarius beautifully, which is interesting because Pisces represents indeed the second house for Aquarius, and the second house, amongst other things, deals with self-worth. So there's this positive increase, okay, of your sense of worth that is going to end up, creating scenarios and manifestations in your life where you find a lot of what we call luck, a lot of good things, a lot of good feelings and good people and good experiences. For some of you, there's a very dreamy energy as well. It could like be a lot in the dream energy. It could be a lot in this escaping, fantasizing to avoid at times getting involved with, again, energies that could be a little bit more challenging to deal with. There's some attempt to escape reality, to avoid debates and conflicts. It could be that you're just not into it, you're just not in the mood to hear anything or anyone, to hear things that are going to burst the bubble, that are going to push you or pull you into something that's a little bit more nerve-wracking. Aside of this, some of you Aquarius are also quite strong in the pursuit, again, of your own sense of you're very strong and attuned with your spiritual path. So for those of you questioning if you're doing the right thing, if you are in the right path, there's an indication here that you are. There's this clear sensation that you have been doing well even when you think you haven't. Your outstanding growth throughout the next weeks will speak for themselves. And also there's this type of situation where you don't need to say anything, you don't need to do anything, things will occur without you interfering. Okay, there's a sense of, if you let things happen by themselves, you will see how everything again falls into place, and how you get your wishes met, how you get your desires fulfilled, how you get the answers you need, how you get the prayers answered. The feminine energy here is really about allowing, okay? Allowing things to flow. And being more in the passive state is about just letting be letting go, letting flow, and receiving because of it. So I hope you have a great month. I hope you're having an amazing solar return. I hope this year is the best for you. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.